Hey guys, what's happening? It's Eric. I just wanted to jump in here real quick before the episode starts to let you know that this is a two-part episode. Episode 21, Paul Isabart, was a little over 2 hours. We talked long into the night last night. Myself, Brett, and our mystery guest just kept drinking, kept talking, and we just let it flow. So we broke it up for you. Again, this is part one. Part two is available for download now. If you're listening before Christmas, Merry Christmas to you. If you're listening afterwards, hopefully you got everything you wanted. I'm assuming you survived the chaos, and hopefully will be a compliment to your holiday joy or some humor to your holiday insanity. But make sure you download the second part of this episode. We had a blast making it. Hopefully you have as much fun listening to it. And we'll talk to you guys before the New Year's. We plan to get together a few more times. So here it is, part one, episode 21, Paul Isabart.
Welcome to the Hot Butter Podcast.
Welcome to Hot Butter, all up in your motherfucking business podcast. We are live and sexual on a Tuesday night in the basement of one Eric I only poop standing up hall.
Is there any other way?
I don't think there is
don't
another
think
way. This is the first podcast we have ever done together. And when I say together, I mean we are all literally in one room. Eric, myself, and Jingle McPerkypants, or
Perky McJingles.
Perky McJingles. I'm so sorry.
Don't
Thank you
fuck
for
that up.
clarifying.
If I get that wrong at any point,
I'll clarify it for you.
Good.
make sure you know what your name is, because I probably won't.
I will forget after the fourth Miller High Life. So
Ooh, yeah, we got 12-pack of High Life, and we're feeling really holiday spirited.
we are.
We got the cheer going on.
I think this is episode 21.
Yeah, Paul Isabart.
This is the Paul Isabart episode, for those of you who know that we are naming our episodes after former Detroit Red Wings, but perhaps even current Detroit Red
Oh
Wings.
yeah, there's a whole litany of people we could use, but Paul Isabart. You can't.
That's a good
you like
one.
that? You like that word?
Yeah,
See
nice
that flag
diction.
over there? That's where I went to college. Learned
That's
that
right.
one.
I think you research words just to pull them out here and there and sound bigger than you are.
Well,
Will
Does it work?
with that Beavis and Butthead shirt and those guns? I think we're in for a treat tonight.
I figured
folks.
you were in town. I had to wear my own cutoff
You
shirt.
I'm glad you did. I didn't bring my Violent Gentleman shirt, but I got a Violent Gentleman hat
Oh yeah, represent.
and my Every Time I Die T-shirt, and I think that'll do it.
Adam's got a machine or Perky McClickens. What's his name?
Perky McJingles, stop fucking it up.
I
I
kind
don't know
of
who that other guy was that I mentioned at first.
Perky McClickens is it's the chicken
That's
mascot
what it is
at
from now
Kentucky
on.
Fried Chicken, I think.
Perky McClickens.
That's a nickname for the guy that's in all the cliques in high school.
Yeah.
Really energetic, and he's in all the cliques. Perky
Perky.
McClickens.
Yes, sir.
He's the gay tap dancer. I wish that Perky McJinglepants was actually a gay tap dancer, because this podcast would be so much better.
I think
I
we
can
can find one.
we can dance, and after a couple more beers, I'll
Oh, yeah.
tap dance for you.
Maybe we'll do a quick episode. Maybe we'll do a quick number 21 Paul Isabart tonight, and then episode 22 Perky McClickerpants. We'll I just combined
I
the
think
two.
his name's gonna be whatever comes after Perky from now on with the
Yeah.
Mick in front of it. Could be anything.
I agree. So we haven't done a podcast in a while. This is probably our longest break between, and it's of course due to the holidays. I wrapped up my work for the year. I'm technically on vacation, and I drove to Michigan. And so in doing that, it happened to fall on the days where Eric and I would normally record. So that's why we re-released episode 4. We called it the Rick Zombo episode. For any diehard Red Wings, you'll know what that means.
Ricky Z, baby.
That you guys were probably like 6.
Yeah, I remember the name. I remember like watching.
I don't even remember that.
UPN 50 or whatever, Fox 50.
barely remember.
Like basic cable Red Wings games back
Yeah.
in the day. Isn't it
Yeah.
weird to think that they were on basic cable?
That's how it should be.
And you
again.
VHS recorded them?
Yeah, I used to.
Yeah.
I used to VHS tape the interview, so I always waited for Fedorov to come on for some reason.
There was always good fights back then. So if you recorded
Yeah.
them, you'd get to see good fights.
Yeah,
the
there was
next
no
day.
internet. There was no YouTube, so you had to kind of make your own YouTube. Like, did you see that goal last night?
Yeah.
No.
So anyway,
Or
so
did,
we-
I didn't. I don't know.
We re-released so that we could stick with our schedule of releasing 2 episodes a week, because all 6 of our listeners, we don't want to screw them out of this delight. So we are back at it, hot and heavy, together. Finally, truthfully, this is the way this podcast was envisioned. When I anticipated or dreamed of doing a podcast, it was always with the ultimate goal of putting all 3 of us in the same room and doing a podcast together, because doing it apart is great, and I think we have a good time doing it, and using Skype helps, but when we're all together, we can definitely feed off of each other different. And anyway, I think it's going to be fun. We're going to try and do a bunch while we're up here.
Yeah,
Many as we can squeeze in anyway.
it's definitely
So-
weird. I've seen you down here, McJinkle Pants, whatever your name is.
That's true.
But yeah, it's weird seeing Brett even in my house because you've
This
never
is-
been in my house ever once.
Ever.
Now you're down here in the basement. You got your
Ever.
pants off. It's great.
Pants off.
Hey, Bieber.
Yeah.
So it's cool. Yeah, this is how it should be because I don't feel like there's no headphones on.
Yeah.
There's
this
no
is
like,
nice.
man, I heard part of what he said because
And we never
phone
heard
broke
Brett
up.
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
a half of a segment.
I mean,
Obama,
it works,
Obama's
but-
not listening to my
Yeah,
phone
man,
calls.
we're not getting tapped by the
The NSA
NSA.
or Kim Jong Un at this point.
Yeah, that's a weird one.
That motherfucker.
He's an interesting cat.
Well, I'm thinking about getting my hair cut like that.
He's kind of got like a hipster cut. Like
He
I saw him
totally
on
does.
I was walking into Papa John's, Papa Romano's to get a pizza. It's weird they have a TV on with Kim Jong Un on there, whatever his name is,
He's boys with Dennis Rodman.
and his hair is stupid looking.
It really is.
Like who cuts
And he
that?
makes all of the other people in North Korea cut their hair. Like all the other men have to have the Kim Jong Un.
Underneath North Korea, South Korea, who makes this phone right here and
Yeah.
like just kicks ass.
Yes.
And above him is just this like idiot with a fade. Like doesn't even a fade. It's just a stop.
Didn't
Wear
they just
better
lose
underwear.
Internet too.
Like, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if we had something to do with that.
Yeah, I know. It's nice that they
How
won't
dare you
comment
take
on
down
it.
our corporations? Which
Those
Sony's a Japanese
motherfuckers.
company, anyways.
They said there's only like 9 people in the whole country that even have internet access to begin with. So we took
Exactly.
we took out 9 people.
So are you saying Japan and Korea are the same thing? With your comment?
No, I'm saying Japan is. I'm just saying it's like if they were trying to affect America, they only affected people going to see a movie that
Well, it's
could have
Yeah.
been questionable to begin with because it didn't look that good to me.
No, I would have no intentions of seeing it.
They're all Asian.
We just had that conversation the other day. Were you there,
I'm not sure.
Jingle Johnson?
Your buddy that went into the store and bought stuff from a Chinese guy or whatever.
No, I guess it was with Mom and Dad, and my mom and dad, and we were trying to figure out what's the difference between being Asian. Is there a difference between being from Korea and from Japan, which are islands, and being China, and from China, which is on the mainland of the continent of Asia? Is that all? Are those all Asians?
Yeah,
or are
because
they not?
I think you'd even say like
I'm pretty sure that's American. Well, no, never mind.
isn't like Egypt and stuff. That's all technically like Asia, right?
India's on the continent of Asia.
Yeah, like it's-
so is Russia.
That's a big fucking continent. Like there's
Yeah.
a lot of shit on that you don't even think. Like Egypt, like I said, it's like you wouldn't think Egypt is an Asian country.
I just want to be real clear. I have a high school diploma from Clarkson High School, and Jingle Johnson and Eric have college degrees. I just want to be very clear that what we are talking about right now is coming from relatively intelligent people. Relatively.
Relatively is the key word.
Very relative, but no, I don't know. I think it's hard to say because I wouldn't be able to tell if you. I'm not trying to even sound racist, but if you stood 3 people, a Japanese person, a Chinese person, and any Korean, I don't think I would know. But there's probably so many differences that if
Yeah.
you knew it, you would just be able to tell it genetically. But they probably all think we look the same too.
We're the number 1 lumbersexual podcast. We're the number 2 probably racist podcast. So
Speaking of
But that's
probably,
a-
don't you got some
I do, but
prob towns?
do you want me to do one and just see what happens, or do you want to get into that?
You know what? Let's
list
do the
of,
beer thing first because I've got it pulled up on my internet.
and we're all
finally.
drinking a delicious beer that happens to be on this list. So I was perusing Facebook, which is the devil, but I found this article that somebody had posted called the 7 beers that Americans just don't drink anymore. And so when I clicked on it, I thought this ought to be relatively interesting, but they listed the number 1 through the number 7 beers that used to be cool, but Americans just don't drink anymore. And so I think Eric's going to scroll through the list.
We got a real fancy TV screen down here. This is
Pretty
it's a
bad.
nice
That.
setup. You know,
There's an underwear advertisement on there too. I like that.
wear better underwear.
I like that.
I like that.
It's neat. It's cool.
Wiping down the walls
Slick.
with me, you, and your better underwear. I like that. It's slick.
Slick stuff. I like that.
You saw
Adam probably hasn't heard
Have
that
you seen
episode,
that?
so he doesn't know what we're talking
Have
about.
you seen that Garth
I
Brooks
don't know who
Facebook
Adam
video?
is.
Oh boy. Well, we'll pull it up later. I don't know how well to pull up on here now, but it's like
I haven't talked to Adam in a while. Have you talked to Adam in a
no,
while?
he's been out. He's about. I don't know who Adam is. First of all, I got
Well,
Cranky
Adam's my
McJingle
brother.
Town.
He used to be on the podcast, but he quit. And
We miss him dearly, so
we do. But
that's why
anyway,
we had that. We just got a third person randomly off the
he's
street.
he's a
right
beer cononnoeur. That's why I asked if I wonder.
Heck yeah, he's
wonder
a-
if
I
Adam
know
knew
that
what I was
guy.
talking
now.
about.
Yeah, Pinky McJingletown.
Jinkle Johnson.
Pinky. Anyways, we had a.
So what's going on with that list over there?
Well, you got first of all, I didn't know Miller and Coors have like combined forces somehow.
I didn't
to
know
make,
that
like,
either.
Super domestic beer.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
It's a monopoly.
What does it say? Barrels shipped in 2013, 4 million. 21.2% sales loss from 2008 to 2013.
And that's the number 7 beer. So there's people higher than that on this, just on this list. And I
Yeah.
don't know who compiled this list. But anyway, that's fascinating to me that they shipped 4 million barrels of High Life, and they're still saying that they took a sales loss of 21.2%.
I think
That's over what, 5 years?
yeah.
I thought that would go up.
I think there's so much craft beer now. Like it used to be
Yeah.
not hard to find, but it wasn't like easy to come by and not everybody knew about it. But now everywhere you go, there's Michigan beers on tap. There's craft beer that you can try and probably like more than. But nobody had any experience with the other beers.
Yep.
So while I think these are good, they have a purpose because they bought 12 of them for
Absolutely.
$8.
Absolutely.
Well, now it's becoming a thing to go back to lawnmower beers, so they call it.
Yeah.
To where
Oh
people-
my God.
you
that's-
exactly what that
advertise
is.
that you have Miller High Life now. It's
Yeah.
like the cool thing to get
Yeah.
that back in your
Oh, yeah.
place.
Well, let's hit number 6. No, it's definitely an interesting trend. So you got the king of beers. Which,
Budweiser's on there.
Isn't that that's
wait
to
a
me
second.
that's super shocking.
why did we go from number 7? This list is already flawed because it went from number 7 to number 5.
Number
Number
six.
six.
Oh, the picture didn't load. That's all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's Miller Lite and
Which that doesn't
again,
make sense.
I find that to be shocking.
yeah, the Budweiser. They what does it say? 16 million in
16
2000.
million barrels in 2013.
McJingle Pants. What is like an average, like a Founders?
Okay.
What do they ship? Do you have any idea number wise what they ship barrel?
Oh, geez. Barrel wise, no.
Is it? It couldn't be that much because they're not national.
I would imagine it's not even in the thousand.
No, but
not even
it's-
10,000.
No, and it's they're never gonna be close to Budweiser
Well, no, because they don't have the marketing. They don't
because
have the money.
I think they only ship to 14 states in the country,
Oh yeah.
and
Wow.
they're one of the bigger breweries. So.
Look at
That's more than I thought you were going to say.
Look at this bad boy here.
14 states is more than I thought you said.
Number 4, Milwaukee's
Oh,
best light.
goddamn.
We used to.
That was what got us through college.
like Milwaukee's best ice. So just take that down about 4 notches. You
Yeah.
thought the Beast Light was
It was
undrinkable.
$2 for 30 beers.
God, it was so
Holy
ridiculous.
shit.
I mean, like, and I was like, ooh, should I really put this $8 out for this 30 pack? Can I really afford it?
Do you wonder
Get the
why we all have
scrape together
digestive
change.
problems?
Yeah, we kill ourselves on the beer skis. That's down
And
40
Chinese takeout.
That's the
Yeah, had that the other day, yesterday.
that's a beautiful thing.
Oof.
That's down 40.6%.
Yeah.
They got 2 Milwaukee's
The
best. So this
Beast.
is just the best. This isn't best light.
That's not even 1 million barrels in 2013.
Wow.
Who-
57% down.
I feel like there's
you ever
78
se-
rednecks in Texas who read this list and got really pissed.
Oh man, this is ridiculous, man. I drink that. All my friends drink that beer. I came out the womb drinking that beer.
Look at
my
my
mom drank
fridge.
that beer when she was pregnant with me.
The fridge in the garage is full of it.
I can't believe it, man. All I see is I got old bar paraphernalia on the walls and everything.
You know what I think? Looking at this list, that it's talking. Is it all based on barrels? Because I think all these beers are
I think
bottle
it's
and can
based on sales loss.
Because they make their money on bottles and
That's an
cans.
interesting point. Let's see if there's like a abstract or something like that. I'm getting it's a scientific word right there.
Free pocket knife. I'd like a free pocket knife.
There's Bieber again. What the hell?
Look at that ugly motherfucking mugshot.
He looks happy. Oh, it's a mugshot.
That's a mugshot.
He's happy. He's awfully
He does-
happy
'cause he
for a
doesn't-
mugshot.
he doesn't give a fuck. Look how much money he's worth.
Yeah,
he's
I
like,
think
put me
that's
in
when he got
jail.
arrested for racing his Ferrari on the streets of Miami.
And that gave him street cred, so he knew it was cool. So
Yeah.
Really? Street cred?
street cred for Bieber. Yeah.
You watch your mouth.
You better clean that
He
up.
has no street cred. I think Usher has more street cred than Justin Bieber.
Well, didn't he sign Justin Bieber?
Yeah.
Ugh.
Oh, wait a minute. Then he probably doesn't. That's a negative.
He
I
lost
think.
street cred.
Yeah.
All the street cred he had, which is like, I don't know what street, like downtown. He's like, he has like his street cred is like equivalent to like
He's
M15
got-
in Clarkston.
He's got movie theater cred.
I don't know what that means.
You ever an usher? They usher
Oh,
you to your
geez.
seats.
He did that. Hannibal Buress did that at the comedy show I went and saw him at. There's the ushers at the Royal Lake Music Theater had Usher on their back,
Oh.
and he's like, "Man, I just can't think of any other way that I just picture Usher getting these people down the aisle. Like,
Yeah.
this is my confession. You need to get to your fucking seat." You know, because they were still ushering. I don't know. It's funny. So
Number
there you
two.
go. MGD. See, these are all beers that I think I just
doesn't
picture my
surprise me
parents
one bit.
drinking. You know, look how much it's down. It's down over half of its shipments.
This is all because of craft beer.
And
Bud
Budweiser Select, because I don't even think I've
of
ever had
course.
that. 'cause
I
it's
have never
disgusting.
had a Bud Select.
Because there's no reason to. Why would you? Do that?
Yeah, what was the whole point of it?
The funny thing about these beers, it's like their main marketing scheme is either like a tweak on their already beer formula
Yeah.
and their packaging. That's all you ever see. They don't change any recipes. They're just
Well,
like, here,
To me, that Guinness Blonde
yeah,
was like an attempt to capture somebody. Like they're like, we're missing out on a
yeah,
market.
but don't do that because you got your market.
Exactly.
You have a
And
market. You're
that's
Guinness. Like that's
Yeah,
that's all
that's
you
a
need
lose
to have.
money thing, right?
But
there,
once
for sure.
again, craft beer is making everybody try
Yeah.
and do something new.
Oh,
Yeah.
for sure. So that's an interesting list because you get to see like it's taking a hit, which it's even a hit for them. It's like they're like, oh, sales are down. We're still banking billions of dollars.
Yeah. Jingle Bell Johnson here is trying to. I don't know if he's going to be doing some stretches or.
Oh, I do. That's right.
Oh, he's going to harvest another. Yeah, grab me one there, Slim Shady.
What kind of label did you get? See, this is what I'm talking about. Oh, that's nice.
I do like this. I wish they would say,
See, but the packaging is
"Oh
important.
fuck,
though.
that's fancy, man.
The packaging is important in
That
anything.
bitch is hot."
Here's an example. I went out. I did my Christian. First of all, I need to admit to myself that I am a last minute Christmas shopper.
I saw a hashtag today that said "last minute idiot" and I loved it.
That's me, and I
I'm
need
a
to just
last-minute
accept
idiot,
the fact.
I went out today.
I always get mad, like,
Yeah.
oh, am I gonna? Why do I do this? And it's like because that's what you do every year. So I just kind of have to accept the
Absolutely.
fact that I have ideas and I don't execute them until.
And then the
they're
gifts you
fucking
get are
back.
half as good because you just don't have time to get what you really
I
want.
always think I get it done in like 3 hours, and then I realize like I spend 3 hours in the fucking line
In the
somewhere.
parking lots, yeah.
So I just speaking of, I'm just saying packaging, like the way that these bottles look. You kind of the beer tastes the same, but you're looking at it going like you feel cool, like or you feel
do.
different drinking it based on
wish
the
you
way
would-
that the label looks. But the way I wish I had one of my stocking stuffers is always like for Sammy is always like mascara or something. She always just like things that she'll use that she doesn't use a lot of that last forever. So I always get a mascara, and I have no fucking idea what the difference is. You go in the aisle with makeup, and there's like 16 different brands of mascara. There's like 18 different styles. So the only what do I buy based on how cool the packaging looks and how the thing looks, what color it is.
That makes sense.
Mrs. McJingles
Lots
can
of people
spend
do
a
that.
lot of time in the makeup aisles, and
but
I
it's-
can't.
I have
don't
no
get it.
idea. But I buy it based on this. I bought like a green one. I used to buy the Rimmel London because I thought it looked cool. It had like the British flag on it. I'm like, that's badass. I
Yeah.
have no idea that's a good product.
Marketing guy, yeah, they're
Exactly, but that's what it is.
They
Like,
pay a lot of people. Somebody's making a lot of money to do.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
So that's packaging in general. That's how they always do it. It's funny when they're like, check
We
out
went
our
out to
can,
dinner.
and it's like,
We went out to dinner last night at a chain seafood restaurant called Bill's Shellfish.
Joe's Crab Shack.
Yes.
Bill Shellfish.
I thought you were
Bill's
purposely
Shellfish.
trying to not
I
say
was.
the name.
I was trying to not say the
Oh,
name,
okay.
but that's okay. It doesn't
I
matter.
don't care. Joe's
But
Crab
anyway,
Shack. Son
They
of a
had
bitch.
so if you get crab legs, they give you a bib, and somebody has been paid good money to write smart ass comments on that bib.
Yeah.
Mine said, "I break legs,"
That's awesome.
and we let Ava wear it, which was even funnier
She's a leg breaker.
because there was a little 4-year-old girl running around Joe's Crab Shack with a bib on that says, "I break legs."
Gosh,
You probably could too.
yeah, that
No.
person's making good money doing that.
Oh, marketing's a beat.
So
Marketing's a beat.
my beer on the back of the label, now that I've consumed enough to read it, it says it dates back to '95. So that's kind of cool.
What?
This doesn't look as old as
Oh, I see.
this one does, which I can't read. Oh yeah, this is a 1907.
This is 1903.
Mine's established 1903. Yeah.
Fuck, that's
Wait,
We have
wait,
the same
wait
one.
Wait a second. Fucking it always says 1903. Hold on.
mine on the back of the label. Mine says the girl in the moon, as featured on this label, dates back to 1907 and was inspired by a vintage serving tray used in bars. Yours doesn't say
No,
anything
mine's
like
got,
that.
Mine's got a thing, but it says this one's got like a signature on it. It just says that the signature Frederick Miller signature feature on the label was pulled from historical documents housed in the Miller Brewing archives. So that's just it's kind of a cool thing they're doing.
That is cool. No,
They
I
came
think
out
so.
like they came out in the same time that Harley came out. They started in the same year down the street from each other. You remember when they did like the Harley Miller
they
High
are
Life
from
bottles or something like
Milwaukee.
that? Yeah, they came out in the same year in the same street, as far as I know.
No
and they did like
shit.
a collaborative.
Well,
thing.
that's why it's delicious.
Oh yeah, I read a motorcycle.
Are you-
Join a street gang.
Hey, are you pregnant?
Feels like it sometimes, especially over the holidays.
What'd you eat for dinner tonight?
I haven't eaten dinner. I had an egg cup.
An
egg
cup?
cup?
What the fuck is an egg cup?
You crack an egg you put some ham in a muffin pan and you crack an egg in it with some bacon or cheese and then you oven bake it and you pop them out and you got a little egg cup.
What do you eat it with?
Mayonnaise and ketchup.
There
What
it
the
is.
fuck? There it is.
There it is.
There it is.
Grab and go meal.
I don't know.
What was your hurry? You were home alone.
There was no food.
You're a personal chef.
We don't cook for ourselves. Perky McJingles does not cook.
Freaky McNeil. I love this guy. You need to come around, boy.
This is hard.
This
is really hard.
I just miss the other guy that used to be here so much that I can't stop talking about the other guy.
This
that
is
used to be
really
here so
hard. It's gonna get harder the more
Picture
high
a
lives
little
I drink
Christmas
too.
elf sitting right here.
I
That's all
wish,
you need
but
to
that elf is filling out that extra large
You know
T-shirt.
what I'm gonna do is
Don't XL
Oh
too.
my god!
holy motherfuckers.
It's the couch.
Oh,
Look at you guys on that couch. There's never been more than one person on that couch ever. Actually, that's not true.
we're evenly spaced so the couch can handle it too.
You guys really look
I
the
thought
same.
this is
though.
where you conceived your children.
Oh, no.
Oh my god!
That was-
This is like our old red velour couch that we had in our basement.
God.
Oh boy, that
There was a lot of children spilled on that.
How
couch.
would he know about that couch anyway?
There was a lot of those on there.
God.
I can't believe we even laid on that to watch movies.
You know
I
how
slept on that
sometimes
thing too. What the fuck was I
if
thinking?
you go to a hotel and you pull the sheets up, there's pubes on your bed.
Yeah.
Seen that?
Yes.
Imagine what's on that couch. Where'd that couch go?
I'd like to blacklight that couch.
Oh no, you wouldn't. You'd be blinded.
What is this? Somebody get murdered on
I
here?
see the light.
Oh man, is this blood? No, that's semen.
Seriously, where'd that couch go?
Yeah, where did
I
that
don't know
couch
where
go?
did that couch go. I don't.
Didn't that one kid take it to college?
I hope we didn't give it to somebody.
Who's
that,
we?
That one kid did not take it to college. I would have told him
Oh.
get that thing out of this fucking house.
Did we give that to somebody?
Who's we?
I hope not.
Well, no, I
What's
mean
this
like
we talk?
the people that own the couch.
I hope those people that own the couch did not. They should have. There should have been a
That should have been set on fire,
waiver.
Yeah, it should have been burned.
sent to sea like a
Viking.
Scandinavian funeral
Yeah.
or whatever, a Viking funeral
with the blanket that went on there too.
with a big yodeler
Yeah.
thing.
Pictures of the women that were on there.
It's just like they're shooting arrows out at him.
Oh, yeah.
Shooting arrows out at
That's
him.
what
The
they did for.
Ricola guy that you just did.
That's,
Yeah.
What did it say?
He did the Ricola guy.
did the
with
Ricola
big
horn.
Ricola.
Wow, that'll lose. That's gonna knock a couple of listeners off. I think.
Shit, we're down to 4. Damn, what are we doing? We're blowing it, man.
No, I think we're doing just fine.
I guess that's the idea.
I think we're doing just fine. We've done what 22 enchanting minutes already.
Oh yeah,
That's pretty good.
You could say enchanting.
Don't spill your water over here, Jingle Johnson.
Spill. It's tightly packed.
I got a few questions written down. I know you guys.
Oh,
have to
go
talk
for it.
about too. I got,
Oh, go for it.
This is These are holiday themed.
Yeah, man. Tis the season.
Tis the season to be
Mary.
McJockdush,
What?
McJingleberry. How is that not a McDonald's holiday
I
sandwich?
would love a McJingle sandwich.
Wow.
Please.
Come on in and get the McJingleberry today.
A McJingle shake.
Yeah, it's just like peppermint flavored milkshike. Come on, McDonald's.
It's some guy dipping his nuts in your milkshake in the back.
Yeah, this the McJingleberry.
McJingleberries.
We make it with pre-made. I don't even know what this stuff is, but it's pre fucking mixed. Candy canes dipped in there. Anyways, you drink it out of a candy cane straw. Know what I'm saying? You don't tell me. You ate ketchup and mustard on an egg cup. so
Mayonnaise.
you actually ketchup and mustard would be a lot better.
Yep.
No.
Yep.
Mayonnaise.
Ketchup and mayonnaise.
Ketchup and mayonnaise together is special sauce.
I went to lunch
That's
with
true.
Dr. Jingle Johnson over here, and he ordered a side of mayonnaise with his lunch, and she brought him the whole tube of the whole thing of mayonnaise.
That's what I love. Places that do that.
She's like, here you go, fat boy.
Because I don't want to have to ask for another side.
Yeah, that's true.
I got the I'm just shivering over here thinking.
I thought you got a
tube of
poop
mayonnaise.
shiver or a pee-pee shiver.
No,
over there.
no. Well, it might be combined with a mayonnaise shiver. It's got
Mayonnaise
to be a
is the
thing.
best. It's healthy fats.
Yeah, sure it is. It might be.
You just wonder how long those containers of mayonnaise have where they're sitting in the restaurant, and if they're properly stored. They say they don't have to be refrigerated, but I feel like
That seems like something that should be.
yeah.
You mean refrigerated?
Do you like warm mayonnaise or cold mayonnaise, or should we say hot mayonnaise, like hot butter?
Oh, you
I've
see,
never had.
We talked about this hot butter versus cold butter in the last podcast.
Yeah, and it was.
We actually did have this
We
conversation.
said fuck cold butter.
Yeah, because who
you
needs
can't
cold
use
butter?
you can't use it.
I did at one point when I was a kid. I put this is a weird thing that I used to do. I wouldn't even make the Pop-Tart. I just put butter on the Pop-Tart and eat the fucking Pop-Tart.
You showed me that at Central,
What?
where we would eat the cinnamon.
Well, you
cinnamon
just take a
Pop-Tarts.
cinnamon Pop-Tart and then you toast it and then you put butter on that. And I did
Oh,
that.
yeah,
I
right.
did
It
that.
would melt.
Yeah.
Or soften.
Yeah,
anyway?
yeah, I did that in college.
probably pretty
And all my
tasty.
roommates were like, "What the fuck are you doing?" I'm like, "You don't do this." That's one of those things when you go away and you realize all the things that you do are not what everybody does. And I was like, "This is something that you guys don't do." My mom has done this since I was a kid.
It's
Yeah.
like putting butter on a cinnamon
It's
roll.
beautiful. And they
Yeah,
all tried it. They
it's
loved
pretty
it.
good.
It
Yeah.
was really good.
But I did also. I liked it. I don't know. I just like to taste the butter when I was a kid.
Who doesn't?
Look at my genetics now. Fuck myself and my family. My future kids are gonna like butter and everything.
No, they're fine.
Well, like I said, I wrote some things down. I'm gonna bring it down,
Yes.
get somber, get
Do
out.
tell. Do tell.
Well, no.
Did you ever write a potty jingle for us?
A potty jingle?
Yeah,
Oh no,
remember?
I didn't yet.
You were going to write a
Why do
potty
you need
jingle.
to take a potty?
No. I'm just curious, and I thought maybe we could have little jingle intros to these these segments. Or
Oh yeah, we could do that. I can do a potty jingle.
I'm not talented enough to do that kind of stuff, so
I can do
rely
it.
on our
I can kind of do it, I guess. Well, here you go. Ready for this?
tech-savvy guy. Yeah, we're ready.
Check
I'm
me
ready.
out. Check me out. Check me out.
Books.
Check me out.
check them out.
This is a two-parter. Favorite Christmas song? Not even like just Christmas song. Not like a cover song or anything. Like just actual. You heard it on 104.3. You know, talk about
Go ahead.
Christmas. Just
You
Christmas
first.
song.
I have the one that reminds me of Christmas morning every single time I hear it,
What's
and
that?
it's the one where all those people got together.
It's
and
Band-Aid. Feed the world.
Yeah, that one right there. The drums, and it's just epic.
So
It is epic.
Yeah, I
A
mean,
lot
that
of big
reminds
people
me of-
involved in that.
that reminds me of Christmas, but that's not really a Christmas song.
No, but to me that is the Christmas song that
Well, there's
my
like that-
father would blast
Yeah.
that morning,
Yeah,
play his drums to
Yep,
it,
that's true.
and rock it
On
out every
Christmas morning?
Christmas morning.
Yep.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
for 25 years.
Then there was that.
I don't know why I know that about your dad,
There-
Dr. Jingle Johnson.
There's that.
don't know. I
There's
don't
that
know
one
either.
song though. Like they all did. It's called like do they know it's Christmas or something like that?
That's
Yeah,
it. That's Band-Aid.
That's the same one.
But what the fuck?
That's Band-Aid.
What if they don't? What if they're like they might not know? They might not celebrate Christmas. Like how the fuck
It's,
do you know
it's
if they
called
don't?
it's called Feed the World, I think.
Yeah,
It was a benefit.
that's the
But
dude.
what
Okay,
if they're not fucking hungry?
yeah. What if they're not?
What
okay,
if they're fasting
I
because
can
they
do a
don't
segue
celebrate?
into this real quick. I saw
Still
I
hungry.
saw one of those dog commercials. You know, they do a real slow motion dogs walking in the
Oh
slow
yeah,
thing.
yeah.
And they're like, if you want to give you the money to take this dog inside. And I'm like, first of all, who's fucking filming this thing? Why doesn't he take the dog? He's out there doing videos of it, doing B-roll. You take the dog. I can't. I don't have, where am I going to put him? I live in a studio apartment. Where am I going to put this dog?
That's a good point.
I don't know. I just kind of want to say
So the
Why
song.
doesn't Sarah McLachlan just take him? It's
She
her
wasn't in
goddamn
this one.
song.
She wasn't
Yeah,
doing
it's
this
the
one.
yeah.
This is a
Oh.
different one. This is a different
Different
person.
one.
They said, fuck Sarah McLachlan. She's like, you guys don't pay me enough for this
She's
shit.
had enough. She's got enough dogs by now, probably.
So what's your Christmas song?
Mine would be what is it? It's Paul McCartney. Simply having a wonderful Christmas time.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
I love the
I mean, I know
synthesizer in
the
the beginning.
song.
Dun, 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 dun.
Oh yeah.
Oh
yeah.
yeah. Oh, you just nailed
Da,
it.
da, da. Da, da, da.
Wow, that's pretty good.
Da,
I gotta
da,
tell you,
da.
I don't know what the name of the Christmas song is that I like the most. I can't think of what
I
it's
don't know. I
called.
just like that synthesizer. It's not like it's the best, but I just hear that one and I'm like, okay, this is like actually a song. It's not like a Christmas song that's like done over and over. That's Paul McCartney's jam.
Mrs. McJingles rocks Celine Dion nonstop.
What?
Mrs. Hall does that upstairs.
Stop. I think she would leave me for Celine Dion.
Oh, that'd be okay. She's like this big.
I'd watch that.
I would watch that too.
Oh, yeah.
I would let her for a little while.
And then what?
She's got to come back.
I need you. I can't
bet-
just eat egg cups with
gonna say-
mayonnaise and ketchup for the
Egg
rest of my
cups.
life.
Come on, Brett. You're on
I'm
the spot
sorry.
now.
The song that I really like the most, I can't think of what it is.
Can you sing it?
No, it's mostly bells.
Tubular Bells.
Okay, here for example, you might know this song in Home Alone.
Oh yeah.
Dun, dun, dun,
Where he's at
dun,
the-
Yes,
dun,
that
dun,
one,
dun,
where he's
dun.
at the church leaving. That's my favorite Christmas
Oh,
song.
that- That's not like
Right?
Yeah, give a garment. Yes, that one.
Carol of the Bells,
The
yeah.
Transgender Orchestra does that
Yes,
very well.
that's what I was gonna say. That's their song, isn't it?
Oh my God! How is
No,
that
not
a scoop on that?
originally.
That's not their song. That song's like Hans
They
Christian
covered
Andersen
it
or
probably
some
the
shit.
best.
Maybe that's Yngwie Malmsteen,
No,
whatever
it's
his name
not
is.
Ingve Malmsteen.
Fuck. No, that's like a.
Is that guy still alive?
Oh yeah.
He
Ingve?
plays at Nathan Jay's, I think, or not Nathan Jay's. The Machine
I don't
Chops.
think he does.
They're next to each other.
I don't think he
I
plays
feel like I
Nathan
saw his
Jay.
name on one of the
We
signs.
should go to Nathan Jay's tonight after this.
Isn't that from women?
No, that's
No.
no, it's only
It's-
topless only, right?
Yeah, because they serve alcohol.
Oh well, you can go to the top spot.
The top spot?
I got it. I'm not gonna tell the story. You know what I'm talking about? It. Jingletown, right?
You talking to me?
you
I'm
talking
not
to
gonna
me?
tell these strip club
Are
story.
you talking to me?
Jingletown.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
Mm-mm.
Yeah,
He
I'm not
called
gonna,
you Jingletown.
I don't want to tell it. Well,
Oh, you're calling me Jingletown.
Yes.
Well, if you get my name right, I'd know if you're talking to me.
McJingle,
Perky McJingles.
Perky
Perky
McJingles. I'm not gonna tell
McJinglepants.
your friend's strip club story. I'm not gonna tell it.
There's a couple.
Maybe we'll get into it after a couple more
Then maybe that's going to be a
IGAs.
premium episode that you got to pay to
Yeah.
get. I
Triple
think.
X.
serious
Like
content.
my bachelor party is going to be a premium
I
episode.
totally know what you're talking about. Where I invited the person that worked there
from Montreal
to our college dorm.
in
Oh my God.
Central Michigan at Mount Pleasant. Why don't you just come back to the dorm? You
I-
got off the bus we were on to go back in to make sure she got your number.
I had a couple drinks.
We're like, Adam, McJingletown.
Jingletown.
Don't worry, nobody listens to this anyway.
Nobody listens. We got 8 listeners.
Ingve
two of them
Malmsteen's
just-
gonna write in and be like, "Hey,
Yeah.
listen, I don't play fucking Nathan Jay's. Okay, get it right. He's one of our listeners.
Ingve
Listen,
Malmsteen
guys.
listens.
I don't play none of that half-naked bullshit. If I'm playing anywhere, it's Deja Vu. Okay,
Fully nude.
Deja Vu
only.
or nothing, or the Machine Shop.
Dort Highway for life.
Ooh, that's an interesting life then you've chosen. Okay, part 2 of that question. Favorite Christmas cover song, you know one? Like, there's so many metal cover songs. You might not even have one. I just heard one today that I hadn't heard before, and I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. I'll tell you mine while you guys,
Yeah,
while you
go
guys
ahead.
mull it over. I listened to Brandon Chapetti's podcast, Bleeding Through. Have you listened to that?
I didn't know he's got a podcast.
Yeah, it's really
I
good.
just saw this on Facebook, I think.
It's really good. It's just he just basically reads off like people send him Instagram stuff, and every now and then he'll have a guest on. Like he had Marta on there, and they talked about touring and stuff because the band's done now.
Yeah.
But he has people just shoot him email or Facebooks and Instagrams, and he reads them and answers them because he owns a
It'd
gym.
be nice if we had people do that for us.
I know, man. Wouldn't it be cool? What a concept! he
Instead of our
stumbled
wives.
onto. Oh yeah. But he the episode he posted. It wasn't really an episode. But it was his cover of Silent Night, and it's fucking awesome.
Really?
Yeah, but like he did it all himself. It's fucking bad.
Is it slow or is
No, God,
it,
no.
So it's death
He's
metal.
him. He doesn't. Yeah, he's just screaming his fucking head off.
I gotta check that out.
Yeah, I have to check that out.
It's
too.
good.
I honestly feel like my favorite covers are the metal covers. Like
Well,
I
'cause
love what
it's such an opposite.
August Burns Red. I love their Christmas renditions of everything they do.
Oh yeah,
I bought those.
that's why I
They're the only
figured you guys.
Christmas
I know
albums
you both
own.
love that band, and their
Yep.
Christmas stuff's awesome.
They've got
You say you
one
don't like
song
that
in
band?
general.
I do like that band.
Oh,
I
you
remember
do like that
I
band.
remember hearing about that band on MySpace years ago. But
Yeah.
I never got like super into them. I think you got into them.
They got an awesome drummer.
They just came out with something new, didn't they? Like recently, or are they going to? Or
It's a
something?
new. They just
Yeah, they're working on something new. I think.
and they're working on a new album, but they did just do some new Christmas songs.
Yeah,
I think
yeah, they're a band that does a lot of.
They nail those songs. I mean, they do it so perfectly for that type of music. Anyway.
It's just I think the cool thing about the metal covers is they're not trying to do anything like the original. It's just like let's just make it 180 degrees the other way, and that's what's cool about it. And
Yeah.
because metal's awesome, so
Yeah, absolutely.
that makes it.
Who
real
did you
sexy.
play earlier? Jingle Johnson.
Was it the slower song?
Yeah.
That was Fit for a King's.
That was pretty good.
Rest Ye Merry Gentlemen.
Mm-hmm.
That's a slower one, but they did a really awesome job with it.
He does have a good voice on that one.
Which is they typically aren't singers, but
Mm-mm.
that was definitely a stretch for them, and it was really good.
That was pretty good.
That's on the new album called Midnight Clear that Solid State, I think, put out. Just a bunch
You
of
say,
their
where did that
bands.
come from?
A bunch of their bands did Christmas songs like For Today and Fit for a King.
Hmm.
August Burns Red did one. So
Metal
Nice.
covers, basically.
Yeah, pretty
the
much metal
best.
covers, I would say.
Yeah. Yep. That's all I got for that.
That's all I got to say.
Those
about
are your
that.
questions.
I got a few more, but
You want to save them? You want me to do a couple of my?
do
my
your
segment?
do your other thing real quick. So I want to make sure we get that in. I got a few things written down.
Bing, 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 bing. That's my intro to the new segment.
I like it.
Hey, Jingle Johnson, do you got anything you want to do for an intro? to
Yeah, I like
to
Jingle
your,
Johnson.
for the new segment. Any noises you can make? That'll do it. That's what I was looking for.
Oh, hold on.
Um,
I'm gonna do something for you guys. A little
That'll-
special. Just keep talking. I wanna
that'll
make sure.
probably give it away who Jingle McJohnson Pants is. But
I
anyway,
never load this computer fucking up.
this new segment that I started writing when I was traveling and sitting in hotels is called. For now, it's called the probably truth hurts.
Enlighten me.
The probably truth hurts means that these are made up, but they're probably true.
I like it.
Okay, so I'm going to read. I've got 7 written down, and we'll just kind of see what happens here. So the first one I'm going to read is Ray Rice is not even Asian.
He's probably not. You know, that's the weird thing. You know, it's,
He's not. He's not. I have a feeling that Ray Rice is not from the continent.
which we still don't even know what's
We
entirely
don't
in
even
it.
know what encompasses being Asian. I don't think I could ever get sued for defamation of character on that one. So that one, I'm gonna call that one the truth hurts. That's
Ooh,
not a probably
Ray
true.
Rice, number 20.
Oh, coming in at 5'3".
Yes. Can I get the side of fried Ray Rice, please?
Oh my God, we're so
Oh man, that's like a.
We're so
If he
racist.
ever like got the death penalty in an electric chair,
fried
fried
rice.
rice. Headline all fucking day in the New York Post or whatever. Fried rice.
Oh,
I don't care. We have no sponsors to lose, so fuck them.
okay, I got another one. Bruce Banner's sign company just went out of business.
That's the sign of the times, baby. The economy's so tough, even for a guy. It's just an entrepreneur like that, he can lose it all in one day.
It's pretty sad. I mean, it's he was kind of angry.
I don't
frustrated
even wanna
with the
think
government.
about what he looks like when he's angry.
I know.
I can only imagine.
He was sick about it. He was green. Had a little bit of green.
Look, he was gonna puke everywhere, and then he'd recently gone to the gym
Yeah.
for like 3 hours.
Yep. His
That's
jeans were
straight.
too
No
small.
steroids though. That's all. That's
No
just clean
steroids.
eating right there. Clean eating.
Yeah, that's you
Mm-hmm.
get that way eating egg cups. Basically, is what this comes down to. This whole
why-
podcast is all about
That's why
egg
I
cups.
eat them.
Are you trying to sell something over here? You got egg cup like special egg cup thing you're selling?
I got an egg cup business I'm
Yeah.
coming out
Yeah,
with.
that's his new thing. Yeah. So this first one here, the first one I wrote down is the first one that came to my head, and I don't know why. So there's no real reason why these things happen to come into my head, and it makes me seem kind of strange. But this is the first one I came up with, which made me want to continue to write these things, and kind of expose these people about the painful, probably truths and how they might hurt. In college, Steven Spielberg's testicles were referred to as the Goonies.
It all
And
comes
so-
from somewhere, right?
Yeah, and so that's a great movie, and I'm really happy that he had some strange sexual encounters that led us to the
The
80s,
Goonies.
where he developed such a classic movie. So I mean, I can read a couple more, but I was just going to read 3. But if you want me to, I can read a couple more. Michael Bublé only pees sitting down.
He's a post. Oh,
I gotta hide this from you guys. That's why.
Oh,
he's a McJingle.
He's a who?
what?
Crispy
He's a
McJingle Tom.
if you only pee sitting
He's
down.
a McJingle. Sarah Jessica Parker has never won a Triple Crown.
Ooh, because she's got a horse face.
There you go.
She got a real long face.
That's harsh.
I never really thought she was attractive at all.
Not at all.
Not really my style of thing.
No.
The Easter Bunny has several illegitimate children. Kenny Rogers.
Wait a second. Let's think about that because I don't really understand it.
You know, rabbits
Oh,
are notorious for reproducing.
Yeah. These are deep.
yeah, that one went over my head, and it's not even like a. It's not even like any kind. I mean, that's.
No, God damn it! I'm sorry.
I know I like that, but I didn't think I was going to be thinking about these as much.
So you know what, Brett? This is what he does when he's at a
This is
hotel
what I do in hotels by myself.
traveling.
I like it though.
Yeah, I'm not joking.
They're probably true.
Sometimes in the airport too. This is the last one. I've ended up reading all of them. Kenny Rogers was born Eugene Wrinkletits. It is not allowed in Las Vegas for counting cards.
What? Wait. I don't understand where the counting cards thing came in.
You ever heard the song "The Gambler"?
Oh, yeah.
Oh gosh.
I know. I know.
Oh, I've just seen that. I saw that somewhere.
It's on the Geico commercial. Right?
Yeah,
Sorry,
that's what
I'm
it is.
so
It's just
sorry,
not the
guys.
same when you're.
Some of those were too hard.
Those were brain busters.
We haven't had enough beers, have we? Well, that was my 7 for this week. That was the inaugural segment of the Probably Truth Hurts, and I don't know if I'll ever be able to top that. So that may be the only segment. I'll try, but
I don't think we're gonna top fried rice.
I don't
We're gonna
think
stop
so
right
either.
there, and that was it. We did it. We did it,
Oh,
guys.
General Tso's.
We did it.
I
Yeah.
love General Tso's chicken.
I love General Tso as well. Oh,
All right, check it out.
yeah.
Okay, I
Books.
got two more preguntas.
Preguntas. What does that
I
mean?
don't know. Go talk to the Asian guy because apparently,
not Asian.
apparently
That's
Mexico,
totally not Asian.
apparently-
Spanish.
No, I know. I'm making a callback joke. Comedy
Oh.
101, guys.
Oh.
What happens when you make one joke is you get to make the next joke about 20 minutes later, and then you call back to that.
Oh God. This is hurting my head.
What's your favorite Christmas movie?
Well, that's a no-brainer for me.
Well, then fucking say it.
I don't know.
Oh wait, it is.
There's
oh,
two.
it's a brainer.
I have two.
It's
There's
a brainer.
two.
that they ram butts. So
Well,
you go.
is it a one A?
I honestly
My
feel
internet
like
sucks a dick right now.
I feel like if I watch Christmas Vacation, I laugh more continuously than if I watch what Perky McJingle Pants is going to say.
That's a
'Cause
classic.
I already
dude.
know what Perky McJingle Pants is going to say.
Well, that's one of them.
That's
Yeah.
such a classic, man. Like just that movie when he gets that fucking Christmas bonus and it's a Jelly of the Month club.
Yeah,
The way he's just, I just love that. Just everything
that is
about
a
that movie.
fantastic line right there.
Mine that to me butt head
Nuts to butts.
whatever.
Dude,
That
whatever.
and Home Alone. When every time Home
Well,
Alone
I
I
think you were
forget
gonna say
about
that.
I forget about Home
Every
Alone
time
being a
that's
Christmas
on, I have
movie,
to
though,
watch
'cause
it.
It is. It's definitely a Christmas movie.
and
Not
Kel
what I was
does not. Mrs. McJingles does not like me watching it 50 times a year.
It's a Christmas movie.
Oh, I just forgot about another one. Elf.
And I was gonna say I like Elf,
Oh yeah, that's
but that I think like older movies when I think of Christmas for
Yeah.
some reason.
I thought you were going to say A Christmas Story.
It's a slower moving. To
Yeah,
me.
that's what I said. I like it, but it's too slow.
I
just
watch
like
it.
the scene where he beats the shit out of the redheaded
Yeah.
kid
I mean, I watch it when it's on. It's on TV. You know, it starts at what? It starts Christmas Eve, plays all day or something
for
like that.
24 hours. Or
I
something.
mean, I watch it because I feel like you gotta watch it or have it on or something in the background. But
So there's a scene in Home Alone that still to this day makes me cry, laugh. It's when the burglars are in the house and he puts the tarantula
Yes,
on Daniel Stern's
that
face.
scream,
He
that
screams
fucking
like a
scream is so
woman.
perfect. It's like the best. That's one of the best.
those
things in the movie.
characters were the best characters. You
They
could
really
have had.
were. They really
The
were.
wet bandits, man. You remember when? What does he say? Something about Marv says, "Oh, maybe he's afraid of the dark," and he's like, or he's like, "Yeah, kids are afraid of the dark," and he's like, "Marv, you're afraid of the dark."
Yeah.
Just that,
No, I'm not.
Fucking, I love that movie. You know what? I totally forgot about that being a Christmas movie.
I do
never think
too. I don't
about
even
that.
think about that, but it totally is.
The number two's good too. Number two's good too. Yeah.
Mine would be
I like a
Christmas,
number two.
Christmas
A nice-
Vacation.
Big number 2.
That one is. That's another classic, man.
I'm glad they never attempted to do another one.
No,
I heard they're doing one in 2015.
everything's
Come on.
fucking sequel.
But it's already.
Wow, I'm
it's
trying
fine.
to think if there's any other Christmas movies I can think of.
I don't like the classics like
No,
the black and white ones
no,
or whatever.
no,
Put me to
God, no.
sleep.
I
Those
can't.
are
I can't
just-
do that.
Just
Cut
movies
my
in general
balls
like
off.
that. You just can't do it. Why are we still watching those? Why are we
I
still
don't know.
doing that?
Because
We
there's
have
still old
HD
people
and
that are
shit, so
alive.
why-
Exactly. There's still people
No.
like, man, this is a classic. I remember watching this when I was a kid. It's like, what was that? Fucking 1802.
1802. That's what they only had puppet shows back then. They didn't have TV in 1802.
I say so Christmas Vacation. Wasn't it? What is it with Bill Murray? Scrooged. Remember that movie?
That's a good one too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't. It's not up there with the other ones for me, but it is a good
No,
one.
yeah. I'm
Every
just
time
trying, I'm
it's on, I
thinking
gotta
like
watch
ones
it.
that you don't usually think of.
Yeah.
Once again, an awesome character. He was
Mhm.
perfect for that.
True.
I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I don't
Oh, that
that I
was
watch.
juicy.
Okay, it's centered around Christmas. It's relatively new Four Christmases. You ever see that?
I haven't seen
Wow,
that one
I
yet.
love that movie. God, I love that
The
movie.
puking thing is what my favorite part of that whole movie.
Don't be. I'm gonna do it too. I can't be around it because the baby throws up on this.
I haven't seen it.
It's Vince Vaughn. You know, it's that Vince Vaughn character.
Oh, it was on TV the other day, I think. but I
Sammy
haven't seen
bought
it.
it. Sammy bought it for me for Christmas last year. I'm gonna watch it tomorrow. I love that movie. It's just so funny, man. He's so funny in that
I
movie.
can't believe we'll have to watch that tomorrow.
That's like you'll like that one. Put that on your list of things to do.
Whoa. Satan? Is
Yeah.
that you?
I'm sorry. It just all this Christmas
What
stuff.
movie
has
was
got
that
My
from?
inner demons coming out.
What movie was that quote from?
you say Satan? Is that you?
Satan? Is that you?
That's like I gotta be like
I don't. Maybe he doesn't say is that you. Maybe he just goes Satan.
is that Cable Guy or something?
You're on the right track.
It's got so it's Carrie,
Uh huh.
not the movie Carrie. James Carrey.
It's James Johnsonville
Is
Carey.
it Dumb and Dumber?
No. It's Ace Ventura
Oh,
because he hates his boss, Einhorn. Einhorn is
Finkel
Finkel.
is Einhorn.
Finkel is
Einhorn is Finkel. Finkel's a man. Or something like that.
She comes downstairs and she says, or she goes, Ventura. And he goes, yes, Satan.
I gotta see if I can find this. It's not gonna play ever. Whoa. I don't think it's ever gonna happen.
I hope that doesn't get cut in post.
Oh, it's not gonna get cut. I'm trying to play something.
I figured I'd make horny noises while you were trying to find something.
Not gonna happen. The internet's like the worst ever.
Oh, so
we're in your
ridiculous.
It usually works, but I'm about to switch over to AT&T Uverse because I don't give a fuck. In your face,
So-
Comcast.
While you're sitting over there making a hole in his cushion, why don't you contribute?
What you got to say, McJingy
You said you had something you wanted to talk about.
yeah, I do have one thing that happened to me recently.
What
that
the fuck?
should be brought up? And
Bring it.
I'm wondering if maybe you've experienced this before. I've been on both ends.
Oh, a double ender, so to speak.
I
answer
had
is no.
I was driving around the other day and in the car for a while, and I really had to pee, so stopped
always
at
bathroom. Always bathroom with this guy.
stopped at
Potty humor.
a 7-Eleven,
Oh,
and I walked in. You
got
go
a
back
cheese
to the
dog,
bathroom,
cheeseburger dog.
and I open the door and make direct eye contact with a gentleman taking a crap. Not even close to locking the door. And
What did he do?
the way that he was sitting. You had to make eye contact because it was right where you looked right at him, and he did the dick cover up, looked at me in the eyes, and goes, "Oh shit, man!" And I said, "Oh man, I'm sorry," and I shut the door and I just left, and I walked over to the Subway next door and peed. But we've all been there. We've
all done
been in
that.
a bathroom where the door you got to poop real bad, but the door doesn't lock.
Yeah.
And you have no other choice, or you walk in on somebody that you don't know. And it's more awkward, I feel like, for me than it was for the dude sitting there.
Absolutely.
And it's fine if you don't make eye contact, but I looked him directly in his eyes.
You're like, I know.
I'm like, oh, God.
I know.
He still thinks about my face burned into him.
He
Oh
does
shit,
too.
man.
He did one of these. Oh, shit, man.
You know what's so funny?
I almost lost it, folks.
Yeah.
Oh God. Oh God.
I love people's like raw reactions like that. Like he didn't think about that. That's just what he did. He went, it just like that just came out of his body. He didn't think about that.
Well, why didn't he lock the door?
He probably thought that he did.
Oh my gosh.
So uncomfortable for me that I didn't even wait for that bathroom. I just walked out the. I didn't even think about it. I
that's
turned around,
great.
and walked out the
I don't know
door,
why I
and went
lost
next
it so
door.
much. I just pictured that. When you said the dick cover, that's like a lot.
Yeah.
That's like the immediate thing. Like, don't worry about it. Just don't look at my dick.
What
I
was
just
he
hope
wearing?
You don't see my dick, please.
It was winter garb, so he had a full winter jacket. It's bad that I know this, but this was complete eye contact made. It's imprinted in.
It wasn't like
You're
a
not gonna lose
banker
that.
who had his slacks down and his tie over his right
No.
shoulder.
I'd go into
man.
detail, but I just can't do it.
Why can't you do it?
That's just.
That's beautiful.
I don't want
Dick cover.
to sound like a bad.
You think
person.
that guy listens to this fucking podcast?
No, but
We
I
have
don't.
8 listeners.
What was his
He's
name?
probably not one of them.
Well, he was just really tan. And, if you know what I'm saying.
I do. So it was a big dick that he had to cover.
I
He was
couldn't
really
tell.
tan.
If it was hung down in there pretty
Sorry,
good.
dude. Dick covers I got here.
He put his arm out like this. Like, stop looking at it.
gosh, it was just one of those things, and I thought to myself right away, I'm like, other people go through this. It's all right. It's not just me.
No, we've all done it. Mine are usually Portalit related because I work in that field.
That Portalit must be a Florida thing. I've never called
I've
it
never
a
called it
Portalit.
Portalit.
They're
If
Porta
I call it a
Johns.
Porta John, most people look at me funny.
It's a
I've
porta
had to
potty
change. I've
slash
had to change the
porta
way
john.
I talk.
Damn it,
Portalit.
man. We lost a little bit of your Michiganisms.
That's true. What was that you just did there?
I don't even know.
Is that Gilbert Grape?
Oh shit, man. That's a Christmas movie, right? No. Holiday
What's in
spirit.
there? Dim sum.
This is actually what you talked about on the Crystal Light Lemonade, and all natural, no preservatives.
Oh, tasty! I bet.
Here, I got something. This is from the Facebooks.
All right.
I prefaced it with, what's the first thing that pops in your head? First of all, Dustin said something. I don't even know how we could talk about it and have it be funny. But I'll skip to the next one if we get to it. Cool. Dustin, sorry if it's way too deep of a thing. I don't know if I feel prepared to talk about. He said, this is from our buddy Matt. He just said, Limp Bizkit.
I have Limp Bizkit's story right now.
What do you got?
I keep trying to find my $3 Billy All CD, or the first CD they had,
Yep.
because I wanted it on my iPod. And the CD was awesome.
Man, wouldn't it be cool if there's like something like that we could, like, you were connected like to the world and you could like look it up, download it.
That would be
put it
amazing.
on
I
your
wonder if
phone.
someone will ever come up with a program that you can do that.
You just made yourself seem so old. I've been looking for this CD for fucking ever. I just want to put it on my
Can't find
iPod.
it, Grandpa.
I'm not going to go buy it on iTunes.
No, you can,
whatever.
you can, take a look around
Jesus.
the illegal markets.
I don't know how to
I'll give
do
it to you
that
right now.
anymore.
I'll burn you a copy before you leave.
Yeah.
How's that
please
make
do.
you feel in your loins?
Because if I find the CD, it's going to be
Moist.
so scratched I can't
I know,
hear
right?
it.
Limp Bizkit,
Super.
I just watched a video of them playing at Woodstock the other day, actually. Woodstock 99.
Where everybody rioted.
Yeah, that was like one of the...
Oh, I forgot about
Kind of when it
that.
started was their set. Well, I made like this huge playlist of on Google Play of like 90s everything, like grunge, hard rock,
All
and stuff.
90s everything.
So I made like, so I put like, I put Ministry on there.
Oh, religion. I'm
Yeah,
into
I'm
religion.
really big into the Ministry. you know what Ministry is, right?
I do.
Know of them.
Yeah, that's kind of how I heard them too. But then I let it.
Imagine them as goth rock metal.
Yeah, Al Jorgensen. You know who that is?
Oh,
That's
Uncle
Ministry.
Al.
He's Ministry.
Yeah.
He had a song, and then it was the Limp Bizkit covered it. It's called like, what was it called? Like Thieves and Liars, I think it was called. But Limp Bizkit, when I was searching for that video, I'm like, I'm gonna see if there's like a video for this. And then Limp Bizkit covering that song at Woodstock '99 came up, and I was watching it, and I'm like, God, first of all, there's so many fucking people there, and they're all jumping,
Mhm.
they're all fucking covered in mud. And this wasn't like the Peace and Love Fest. This is like late '90s aggro.
Stomp
scene,
your face
it's just like,
fest.
so I can only imagine how fucking terrible that was.
Oh.
But that being said, as well, I've listened to like in the past like couple months some stuff from Significant Others come onto my iPod or my phone.
What is significant? Other?
That's their second album.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Still good.
That one's good too.
I thought their second one was the chocolate starfish
no,
hot dog
that's their
flavored water.
third. That's
Oh.
their third one. That's got Rolling on it.
That's
and all
probably
that.
the one where he made the song.
Significant
where he
Other
swore
has
as much as
Significant
possible.
Other has Nookie on it.
Oh,
That's
gotcha.
where that song
Yeah.
came from. But those two, I mean, like nobody can deny that for a few years they were the fucking best band. I mean, like, they were
Yeah.
like one of the biggest bands.
Absolutely.
They were awesome.
And they were cool. So now I realize to shit on them because that's what people do about old shit that is no longer around. If they were still big and like relevant, they'd be like, "Oh, new metal pioneers," which they were, but
Yeah,
they fucking fell off the face of the earth because either they just made
because
shitty music or
he was a douche.
he was kind of an idiot. So
Yeah.
that was the reason that they.
Yep.
And they came out with some new stuff. I haven't listened to it, but I heard it's okay.
Occasionally,
I like Westmoreland, but
If I wear a backwards Detroit Tigers hat and shave my facial hair appropriately, people will say that I look like Fred Durst.
see, that's still a reference that gets made though. And how
Absolutely.
long ago that came out? He came out in like what 98.
It hasn't happened in a while, but it's happened within the last
But do you
year.
remember that, like the red backwards hat,
Yeah.
red New York Yankees hat
Yep.
backwards, and it was just like, "Oh, you Fred Durst?"
And
But that
you-
was the thing. That was the shit. Like
Yep.
them and Korn. I also watched when I got down that YouTube rabbit hole. I watched
Family
them.
Values?
First of all, I started watching Family Values videos,
Which was awesome.
and then I
wish
watched-
would've
I
gone to
watched-
that.
That's
Korn-
Steve Urkel show?
No, fucking A. Yeah, Family Matters.
Oh, Family Matters. That's different.
Totally different.
Way tanner.
I tried to adjust the tint on my TV, but it's not working. Why is everything so dark? I'm I don't understand this. It's not like it used to be
Laura.
when I was a kid.
Laura, got any cheese?
Or
Did you know that Adam used to like to dress up as Steve Urkel and say
I
that?
used to
First of
play
all-
basketball dressed like him.
Who?
Yeah.
McJingle Pants did?
My brother.
Jingle Pants.
My brother.
Who's McJingle
Perky
Pants? Your brother.
McJingles,
Who's your brother? I
yes.
don't know who that
You know,
is.
the kid that used to be on the
Oh,
podcast
yeah,
and
yeah.
isn't
Son
anymore?
of a
My
bitch.
brother. Do you know him, Jingle Johnson?
Yeah, kinda. I know he's into craft
Mhm.
beer.
Hey, what's
There's
that song?
some-
I was
there's
gonna say,
some-
what was I gonna say? Oh, that song, "All in the Family," right? That's the song that Limp Bizkit did
With
with Korn.
yes, with
I watched
Oh,
them play
yeah.
that live. Both bands on the stage playing it.
Don't they all just come
That-
out and start?
It was a fucking throwback for me. Just like, God, what an era! That was like me in 8th and 9th grade.
That was back when I was still into hardcore gangster rap.
And
Yeah.
Ice Cube played with them on
Yeah.
that tour.
And
Orgy
Adam
was on there, and Rammstein.
that's when he was getting me hit because of what he listened to. I was starting to transfer.
Well, you got
Transfer
McJingle
over.
Pants got me into like that's when I got into like the real crazy metal.
Brett's album. Brett got into Killswitch Engage was his switch over. I think.
No, it was Linkin Park and Limp Bizkit.
I remember showing you like
thought
the
it was
first Kill
Killswitch
Switch. I remember
Engage.
showing you in your truck the first. I mean, I think I probably was like, "Hey, have you heard the Kill Switch?" You were like just
It
getting
was in
over
my
into
parents'
it.
driveway.
You guys were listening to Mudvayne,
Yeah,
the first Mudvayne. LD was it LD50?
yeah.
Yeah.
Really, they're only. I don't know.
And
That's a
They had
different
another good album.
They were. Yeah, they're.
I was like this. This is scary.
Yeah.
And didn't you guys dress up like them or something?
No, I wish.
And do a video? I swear to God, you
yeah.
dressed up.
Dustin's got some videos of us.
No, we did
Remember we tried to
something.
make-
I know what you're talking about.
And you recorded it at the Postal Household.
We did something. We had to dig
But
that out of
anyway.
the archives.
So yeah, so it was for me it was Limp Bizkit and Linkin Park, because I remember being over at DJ Vote's house when Linkin Park first came out and thinking that song that when he was screaming "Shut up when I'm talking."
I
to
know
you,"
when I first
it
heard
was
that too.
amazing.
I first heard that in.
Mm-hmm.
That CD to me still is
Yeah,
good.
well, that and
That's one of the other
Meteora.
CDs I'd love to
Chaos,
find.
was that Chaos Theory? No, that's,
Oh,
no, that was their
Hybrid
hybrid,
Theory.
theory.
That and Meteora, both those albums are fucking great.
Yeah,
All this
Yeah,
stuff is
where
cool.
are
I
my
listened to it. I
CDs?
went back and listened to a lot of it.
Somebody took all my CDs.
Fucking
I have all
internet.
these CDs.
I feel like there's a girl here who had just broken up with her ex-boyfriend and she's trying to.
I
get her
want my
CDs back.
sweaters, my Linkin Park CDs, and my fucking Mudvayne CDs.
And my cat's picture.
I don't want you to keep the cat pictures.
Perky.
Little free throw.
Free throw.
Fro,
I'm
yo.
not even gonna say
That's what tan guys do
it.
at a sporting event.
Yeah,
They
man, I
take-
got one
they
of them
take
free throws. I
throws.
made them both.
Oh my
And
god.
one, motherfucker.
We are really alienating our listening audience.
That's an impression. I think Rogan was talking about it. Like I downloaded an old episode with him and Joey Diaz from like 2011. And he opens up the podcast doing like this black voice. And he's like, first of all, if anybody ever gets offended by that, my black voice, that's how some of them talk. Like that's not
Yeah,
even like that's a
true.
thing. That's how they talk sometimes.
Let me just tell you, my brother-in-law. That is, he's got a little darkness to him.
Yeah, but he's where's he? Let's not tell where he's from.
No, so
I don't remember anyway.
we
so
went to
cover my
that
I
helps.
don't know. I should know.
we went to a Qdoba one time, and
Fuck you.
it actually wasn't. I just don't want to say I don't want to say really what it was.
Oh,
What, did you go to a knock
okay.
Qdoba?
Thank you.
You went to a knock Qdoba?
Yeah, and on the way out, and it was in Lansing on the Michigan State campus, and there was some tan people in there.
Oh my god.
We were
Well,
walking
really
out.
cool.
We're
This-
so.
I'd rather you say black people than
Yeah.
tan people.
Nah, tan people's way funnier.
Yeah, but
So he looks at
I'm
me
a
on the
tan
way out.
people.
He's like, I have a
Nah.
question to ask you, and he was very serious.
Yeah.
I said, okay, well, what's going on? And he said, why do they all talk a certain way? And I said, oh my gosh, that's such a good. I don't even know how to answer that. I don't know. They're all from Michigan. They're all born and raised here, just like I was.
yeah, it's just it is. It's like just a cultural accent.
I mean, it's a serious question.
He really wanted to
I don't
know.
know, I'm
'cause
Well,
serious
he doesn't.
podcast.
Well, he's not from here, so he has no idea. He's like he's looking at. The
No.
funny thing is, he's looking at it not like an American. He's looking at it like a person who's never been somewhere. And he goes,
Sure.
and he's like, why do those people talk this way? These people talk this way.
Exactly.
These people talk.
That's
this way.
all my
And he's
point
going,
is.
I don't get it. And it's just from a person. Like,
Yeah, but when you
strictly
come
cultural.
from where he comes from, they all talk the exact same way.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They all do talk. Yeah.
It's a small enough place where there's no slang. Like
Well-
there's no regionally different slang. I don't think.
Well, I told you that a couple episodes ago. I brought that thing up. I saw on Reddit. The reason that they have these seemingly ridiculous names is because they have no cultural
Oh,
reference
yeah.
back to a certain time. Like there's no, they don't get to go back. Like if you're a Swedish American, you don't just get to. Yeah, my grandfather's name was Gustav
Thor.
in the old country. Like there's no old country. Their old country is like plantation slavery, so they had no
this
names.
is so racist. This is wonderful.
That's the real
It's
thing.
really. I'm just saying
That's just like
things
this
that
is
have
a cultural
happened.
thing. I have
Did
no
did
idea
Oprah
why.
did Oprah tell you that?
I saw it on Oprah. I read them in her book club, and I read a book about it.
Tyler Perry.
I read
Did you
it.
call Tyler Perry and interview him, and that's what he told you?
Oh, Tyler Perry. That's what I say every night
that's
before I go to bed.
that is not a name that's referenced back to the plantation days. By the way, Tyler.
Yeah, this my this my boy Tyler right here.
What's up, T Money?
Yeah, Tyler.
What's T Money short for? Oh, Tyler. Oh, I get it.
Not a hard name. at
Never
all.
mind. I understand.
Not a hard name. You brought it up, Adam.
I know. I'm
Jingle
just
pants?
saying that's just something that.
That's what I would have said if our friend used to. I wouldn't have said. I was just imagining that kid was still here. That's what I would have said
Yeah.
had Mick Jinglepants not been sitting in his spot.
Yeah, I'm
That makes
filling a
sense.
deep void.
Ooh yeah.
Is there anything in here we could fill that void with?
Yeah, Perky McJingles pants.
Is that
What's
what
my
this-
actual?
That one. That was Perky McDingle Pants.
McJingle pants.
That's it.
You guys made me.
Did you write Mick Jinglepants?
He wrote it.
I was thinking so did I, and I was like, wait a second.
It is McJingle pants.
Yeah, it's
Is it?
McDingle Pants.
I texted myself.
He
so I
texted
know
me
what it
that
is.
earlier too.
Jingle Pants.